Hello everybody and welcome back to Tales of Arise. On the last episode, we met the person who moved our ship after the whole warp incident. It was actually one of the people of the same race as the Red Women from Rita. They gave us a lot of information about basically the Renans and Danans, who were just, modified. But they were Danans who had high astral art, high astral energy potential. So, now we're on the Renan homeworld, and let's see what waits us. Huh. They both look like teleport points. It just looks like this one's not active. I don't know how to think about it. It didn't seem like there was any shops there, like on the ship.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
If this is the final dungeon, one of my friends told me that the final dungeon was like absurdly long, so I'm buckled in for this ride. Hopefully you guys are. Because I'm actually very interested to see what happens here. So if there's enough breakpoints, I will,
Helganquil.
there might be multiple episodes.
Red Woman disguises anymore.
Why would they?
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
You don't know how to set your things to incapacitate?
There was something off here.
Whoa, there's a lot of them.
We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Not in your dreams!
Demon Prey! Too slow! Demon Prey!
Illuminated sun! Magic is in!
Eat this!
Holy Land!
I'll crush you!
Doesn't matter how you fight me. What matters is you can't win.
Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! You're wide open! On a roll now!
Pointless.
You're wide open! On a roll now! You're wide open! It exploded?
Don't get caught in the blast! A wailing fancy of lightning!
Finish this! Shark!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one!
Double demon Prey! Already
No
on.
point.
Alphen.
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danan slaves?
Because they still had a mind.
However, if we
But
don't
these
make a
guys
choice,
don't.
the guilt of
It's
not
worse,
doing anything
actually.
will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
It's actually even worse than the Vohan situation.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
Let's see. Wolves.
No backing down! Demon Prey! Double demon Prey! Do this all day!
I'm about
I'll finish you here and now! All good things come to an end.
Okay, so the Alpha wants to fight. Fine.
See without freedom first. Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing!
Ripping tear! Slinger Dragon!
Freeze Lancer!
Double demon Prey!
Don't ignore me now. You started this fight.
Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push.
Let's do this together, Alphen. Blazing Field. You are in his property.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
I'll crush you!
He tried to stay away from me.
Lightning reflexes! 10 of
That wasn't happening. Not a chance. He picked this fight. I just put an end to it.
Biceps. Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to let me down.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
I'm just looking for any chests or anything. Oh, we have enemies.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
I'm just getting
I'm
started.
not so good with airborne targets.
Swallow dance.
Damn it!
How are you not good with airborne targets? You don't even have to fight things on the ground.
You're really, really strong, Alvin.
I'm just trying to do the best.
Get toasty.
Burn strike.
Right, next one.
Double demon fang. Already on. Inspiration wave. Swallow dance.
There with the others.
Well, that's unfortunate. But that doesn't mean you're gonna get to survive it.
Get toasty.
Burn strike. Two more Sukos.
Keep calm and take them down.
Must have got hit by something.
Annihilation.
Talon Hurricane. Come on, a roll now. Glimmer Dragon.
Far beyond the darkest sky.
That's enough. I'll end you. I'm just getting started.
Do it, Elton.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. See that?
That training's paying off.
Air
Talon
A
Hurricane.
whirling struggle.
Eat this. Glimmer Dragon.
Water, hear my call.
First strike. Double demon fang. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Enemies incoming.
Eat this. You will take. Take. Throw them away. Too slow.
Incoming.
First strike.
Too much to handle.
Swallow dance. That's enough. Demon fang.
I'm going to use my will to power to my healing to accomplish a whirling struggle. Resurrection! Winds of heaven!
Eat this.
Flame of fury!
Burning strike.
Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Now,
That's
bring
enough.
closer!
I'll smash you. First strike.
Hey, wasn't the plan, but okay.
Reload!
Come and get it. I'll end you.
We're cleaning house.
Let me take the rest.
Well, someone's feeling lively. Burning strike! Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Freeze lancer!
Okay, these guys definitely need to get shut down.
Talon Hurricane. Rising
Do it!
Watcher.
Get toasty!
Burn strike. You're wide open. First strike. Talon Hurricane. Turn to ash. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. More.
Illuminate the dark!
Turn
Magic is it!
Eat
Now!
this. Shun.
Get toasty!
Burn strike. It's go time.
Daring flame! Reload!
Talon Hurricane.
Out of it back into the fray! One more time! Annihilation!
Swallow dance.
Burning
Too slow. Turn to ash.
Spread!
Double demon fang. Talon Hurricane.
Do it!
Yukara.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
Glacial
I'm
spear!
just getting
Pierce
started.
evil!
Finish this. Shun.
Get toasty!
Burn strike. Too slow. Talon Hurricane.
Here!
Glimmer Dragon. Death
Do it!
Hey. Throw them away.
That was quite the raid.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be.
You can't tell me that's all you gave me from all of those enemies. I feel cheated.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogle somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, and if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster if we simply jump down instead.
You sound alarmingly serious when you say that.
He's not wrong. More flying enemies. Xion! Only 2. You need to work on that.
These things really get on my nerves.
There you go. Feel like me again.
You got fire!
I've got this. Let him march you again.
All yours!
I'm on it. Rip and tear. Yes. Watch Demon Fang. Demon Fang. You're wide open. Demon Fang. Watch this.
Where are you going? Let the marksman handle this. You're really strong, Alvin.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Get toasty.
Bird strike.
Right. Next one.
Already on.
Now. Get toasty.
Bird strike.
Illuminate the dark. Radiant. Come here. Holy core. Holy land. A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning. I'll do it.
Good one. Demon's Descent. Flashing Fang.
Am I on a roll or what?
Incinerary scale. Only reason I'm really fighting these things right now, because I'm pretty sure I can avoid them, is actually, not all that surprisingly, is because they seem to have new materials.
Incineration Wave. Talon Hurricane. Eat this. I'm on a roll now. Demon Fang. Demon Fang. Talon Hurricane. I'm on it.
Prepare to be sealed on fleet of foot. Actually, half a pound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing. We don't have firearms here on Dana. I can show you mine if you like. That would be really awesome, Xion.
But they don't have what?
Eat this.
Radiant Hurricane! Do it!
Hey! Blow them away! That extra training paid off.
So we can descend, or we can go over here. What might we find in its midst? That looks like a giant, not very fun time. Well, I'll be fighting the Alpha, so, have fun.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
It's ignoring me. Bad idea. Well, I didn't tell you to do half of the things that you just did. Though I'm surprised with its resistance to break. Alphen, make the doggy sit. I didn't get hit. The paralysis made me lose my focus. That's nonsense.
Scarlet Inferno! Double Demon Fang!
So, Xion has a lot of like healing arts and stuff like that, but apparently she doesn't have the ability to remove status effects.
do without you.
You see what happens there in
Now isn't the time.
I really don't.
Now! Shion!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
I think I'm getting stronger.
My word.
Ooh, stuff. Don't mind if I do.
This must be the work of Providence.
Provo what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
And no knees.
I forgot to look before I leaped.
What? We don't do that here. We jump off of things because it's the fastest way. Rending Mantis. Oh, we started with that. Okay.
Swallow dance! Demon Fang! I'll finish you here and now!
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Nice work! Talon hurricane! Whirlwind canal!
Radiant blast! Holy flame! A chain between heaven and earth.
One keeps charging up!
How did you activate Shion when I definitely clicked Kasara's keys?
Double Demon Fang!
Yeah, that's why Shion, you shouldn't be in front of the enemy, you idiot.
Freaking does it!
I don't even know the word defeat.
I'm on it!
Her over limit messed up my dodge.
Freaking does it! I can do this all day! Demon Fang! Enemy flare! Demon Fang! Watch this! Too slow!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Photon blast! Alright, it's showtime!
Eat this!
Nice try. I'm not stupid enough to stay close enough for that.
Finish this! Shion!
Get toasty!
Lost my concentration, so I don't get the bonus combat points. But man, it's okay. Do I need to go in these rooms?
Built by the Renans. Or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganqua.
Huh.
Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrect 35 about it sometime.
Based on what he said, he's not gonna be alive much longer. Oh, that's just cute. Let's kick them in the face.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
You didn't think I was gonna let you get out of that easy, right? Your funeral.
I really owe you one.
Here I come! Lifted can! I'm on a roll now! Double Demon Fang!
Illuminate the dark!
In the groove!
Holy quiver! Holy land! Light!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I need to be stronger.
Ooh, look at it, it's a big boy.
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Is that ore? Yeah. Get out of my way.
Go no further!
Demon Fang! I'm on it!
It's cute you thought that was going to work. I wonder. You shouldn't be surprised.
Now I'm in the groove! Double Demon Fang!
Outstanding form.
Nope.
Throbs in pain.
Here it comes. Dang it, and I definitely told him to dodge. It just wasn't fast enough.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Kisara's boost should be much higher. Because a lot of bosses charge.
I'll be okay.
Rise and shine. Holy land.
Oh, I'll be just fine now.
I'll crush you.
But he won't.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Get toasty.
Burn strike.
We won that by a mile.
Thorn's Truth. Fragments. Oh, come on. Nothing new. Is there a chest over here or anything? Ooh, a heavy treat. They can come in handy. Or of them in the way. And we're just here to steal your ore and get you out of the way. Unfortunately, you're in the way. And that can't stand. Well, duh, Law. That was the whole point.
Freaking does it.
How did you even throw that when you were knocked out?
Chain between heaven and earth. Take
Risen 10.
a wailing lightning.
Watch this.
Divine savior.
Double demon fang. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Here's a healing arm. Heaven and earth.
That's enough. Vacuum blade.
A wailing banshee of
Double
lightning.
demon fang. Swallow dance.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Huh. Alright. Well, he appears to be in my way, and it appears there are things there that I want. So unfortunately, you've made a mistake. Oh, hold up. First, hold up, I'll let you live for a little bit. Lucky Bangle. Bracelet that increases the chance of enemies dropping item. Though handy, it still takes luck to healthily replenish diminished supplies.
Let me take a look at it.
Wait a minute, does anybody but Alphen have a second Mystic Art? No, they don't. Do they have one? Is it something I need to unlock? And if so, how?
Hi, Hoodle.
You're wide open.
Oh, I knew it was coming. You know, don't even think about it.
You're done.
Here.
Swallow dance.
By the power of water.
Now I'm in the groove.
It looks like you got this one covered.
You're wide open.
Gravitas field.
Double demon fang.
This one keeps...
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good. I'll leave it to you. Double demon fang. I'll tear you apart.
Meteor Slayer. A whirling trouble.
Come at me, bro.
Demon fang. Incineration wave. I'm on it. Swallow dance. Oh, now I'm real mad. Double demon fang. Faster.
Perfect.
Demon fang. Demon fang. Double demon fang. Swallow dance.
Let's get you all tucked away.
I'll I'll crush
Can't lose my focus like that. Sorry to be a disappointment to you.
More with that.
Leave the charge to me.
Not today.
None of that.
Get toasty.
Burn strike.
That's quite the.
I wonder if it still has the ability for you to use Mystic Arts in the second way. Usually in Tales of games, if you have hit combos of like 100 and other levels, you can use other Mystic Arts. Like take Tales of Graces for example. I know at a hit combo of it's either 50 or 100, you can use the first Mystic Art, the stage 1 Mystic Art, and then as the hit combo increases further, you can use stage 2 and then stage 3, etc. Well, it only goes up to 3 stages. I didn't tell you to use Swallow Dance just then. I told you to dodge. I didn't tell you to use Talon Hurricane right there. I told you to dodge. I'm not pushing any of the attacking buttons. That's what just was bothering me. I wasn't pushing any of the attacking buttons. Like, I didn't tell him to do a single art for the past 3 arts that he did.
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Hey, Poodle's quivering. I think we're about to be.
Like, I'm not even kidding. The whole time, the button that I was pressing
Enemy.
was R2.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to
I
regret
can't heal you forever.
You can heal for a lot longer than you think you can. Dang it, the alpha jumped. That's that downside about Dolohems too. They can just jump out of it if they're not grouped together.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Eat this.
I would not do that if I were you.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
I'm gonna kill you now. You shouldn't have done that.
Stop you dying.
I don't care about your jumpiness. It won't save you from me. And now, you can't. The funny thing about the wolves is they can still jump back. They just don't get that evasion, you see? And that saved him from getting an instant, like, kill.
No time to hold back.
I'm on it. Turn back. I'm on it. Come back into the fray. Faster. Now or never. First strike. Talon Hurricane. I'll end you.
Water, hear my call.
Come on. You had to knock it, like, just far enough out of the range that I couldn't follow it up with an attack.
Now.
Law, you're not supposed to do that.
First strike.
I can feel my precision improving.
What do we have here? There's a big old lizard thing. A big old wolf doggy. I mean, this one's kinda in the way, but at the same time, I don't really feel like fighting it, you know?
Now I'm in the groove.
Careful. That's the hurricane.
Eat this. Rip it down.
I'm right behind you.
Just getting started. What you
Here, let me help.
I know how you work.
You picked the wrong fight.
That's enough.
Turn back. Here goes.
There you go. These fists have got your name on them. First strike. I'll run you. I'm on it. Talon Hurricane.
I'll stop.
I'll crush.
No need.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Here, let me help. First aid. Here goes.
Here I go.
Illuminate the dark.
This is getting rough.
Yes, Alvin.
I don't feel so good.
This paralysis, man. I don't know why it didn't affect anybody but me.
Wow, look what I just found.
Yoink. I'll leave you to your screaming and yelling then. Have fun, little wolf. I really should treat this like it's like there's not any way for me to recover my items. This looks like SARS equipment, right? Over here. Over here. There it is. And as such, I should try to only fight battles that are either new, because I get new items, or I can't really avoid. Like, I want to go through here. Specifically my orange gels. Why are you doing that? And all the way over here. I mean, if you're gonna focus on Alphen like that, then by all means, just know that that means I need to put this on manual. The reason why is because he keeps moving to the front of the enemies on semi-auto, which is not good when you're trying not to be in the main point of where it attacks the front.
Here.
And more than you're up for an alpha. Almost. You're on a roll now. Don't believe in racing.
Winds of heaven!
Eat this.
Finish without a trace!
And that's actually because the point, the lock-on point is on its face. So that's where it tries to be, like right in its face.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
I'm reaching my limit, you guys.
No, I still have gels, so you'll be fine.
Be extra careful.
See, and this guy should be avoidable, so I shouldn't need to fight it. But it is gonna chase me. That might pose a bit of an issue. But I get through. Okay, and I think I have to fight this one if I want to get through there. And if they're in here, they're guarding something. Yep. Which means if I want what it has, I have to fight it.
Get in, get out.
I never miss!
And more than you're up for an alpha.
Lead glacial
Eat
spear!
dirt.
Cheers to evil!
Not even the enemy I set to lock onto, but we'll take it because I still down the other enemy. What happened to my health?
What did they just sit still? Shia, can you take care of them?
Oh, nope. If you want to fight, you can get it. I can take you out first. I just know those bees are literally going to keep trying to snipe me from off the screen.
Will this help?
I'm on it. Talon Hurricane!
Here's the
Rip and tear!
I'm staying
Death
down!
Blossom!
Street Lancer! I'm on the
Talon
the
Hurricane!
handles it!
Eat this! I'll end you! Rip and tear!
Illuminate the Here's the evil! Magic is out!
I'll end you! I'm on it! Come and get it! Eat this!
Man, if you don't die,
What she said? Eyes on the prize!
That focus goes double for you, Law!
Me? How come I get singled out?
Dance in the wind!
Ignoring you.
Now I'm in the groove. I'll crush you.
I was talking about the big guy.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Not worth paying attention to right now.
Watch this.
Glacial Spear. Nice claw.
Leave it all to love.
Hey, I'm here too, you know.
Denied.
I think not.
Rolling snap. Swallow alpha.
In here. Lunar corruption.
Rolling
Get out of there.
hurricane. Lost my focus.
Yeah, because for some reason you didn't even attempt to dodge like I told you to.
Now I'm real mad. You're all finished here now. So much for
You didn't honestly think,
Nope, that'd be silly. Watch this. Alpha. Look sharp.
you didn't honestly think you were gonna hit me with a charge.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Little help.
Any more of this?
I'm surrounded.
Well, I'll get used to it.
Now I'm real mad.
That works out in my favor.
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. Double demon fang.
Oh, here.
That freaking does it.
Glacial Spear. Pierce
Demon
Jesus.
toe.
A wailing banshee of lightning.
Listen
Red
here.
Lantern.
I'll finish you here and now.
Blah, blah, blah.
Double demon fang.
Nice claw.
Leave it all to love.
Hey, I'm here too, you know.
Yeah, but what are you doing? Casting astral arts and being quite useful in the background.
Thanks, Gio.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Inspiration. I can do.
Nah, I know you.
Got your name on them.
But look at it. Here comes this charge.
I'm on it. Watch this. Death Blossom. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Let me show you what my
Talon
art
Hurricane. Double demon fang. There you go.
And that's why I moved to the side of it. Because it can't hit me with the tongue there. Which is one of its actual more annoying attacks other than that roar.
Let's do it. Let's go. Calaglia ho.
Come again?
You don't know it? It was all the rage back in Calaglia.
I wonder if Cislodia's got one.
Cislodia, huh?
I will hit you.
We can hear you.
I love you guys, Cislodia. Ha! I will hit you. I just love how just basic she said that. Like, I will hit you.
What do you think this place was for?
Not dying, hopefully. Oh. Is that a bunch of their people?
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No, they appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedures somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danon, or rather, Renan bodies?
Well, they would technically be Danon, I guess,
Likely,
because
yes.
they were failed or
Must have been
something.
abandoned for one reason or another.
Or maybe not. I don't know. It's the same thing anyway.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4 pillars. Each looking like it can house like 50 to 60 people or more. Oh, hi, friend! You want to die? Because if you stand in my way like you're doing right now,
Something we have to fight if we want
that's
to
what's gonna
get
happen.
things.
Be careful! It's huge!
Yeah, that part doesn't matter. Alright. Another body to add to this room.
No ordinary zoo. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourself. All bets are off when it comes to this thing.
Enemy flare!
Can you face the right way? Thank you.
What's this? You're mine! Back with the tear! Glimmer cracker! I'll run you through!
Can I hold that?
We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
Meteor sword! A
Eat
whirling
this!
struggle!
Take this! Rip and tear! Death blossom! Rising
Start with the one in the middle. Okay.
swallow dance!
Now we can hit the one in the middle.
Hear my call!
Oh, I thought I had got the timing of that down. Alphen!
There you go! I feel like me again! I'm on! Nice work! Rising Rip and tear! Death blossom! Lightning thrust! Talon hurricane! Eat this!
Man, I love critters like that.
Flashing fang!
How you feeling, buddy? I told you not to get in the way, but you don't listen, do you? This is the result of people who are hard-headed. After all, I'm not too fond of it. I did try to warn you.
Incineration wave!
Oh, was it? I guess it was too late. I'll get the hang of it eventually. That just means heal up a bit.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really think.
Ow, oh no, I'm all stunned. Whatever will I do? Alphen, did you really get trampled to death? Why are you in the way of those attacks? Come on, you're smarter than this. Man, that just means he loses his gauge. Xion, you have other jobs to do. I don't understand what's wrong with you. When someone is dead, the first thing and only thing you should be thinking about is picking them up.
Now we beat the crap out of it!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
I'm on it! Demon time! Double demon time!
Huh? I'm just gonna tell you that you're gonna need to try harder. Oh, and you dodged it one time and failed every other so far. It's such a shame.
These fists have got your name on them!
Alphen, Your health's looking a little rough, and Shion's doing a terrible job at doing her job. But let's see. When he's in that state, I can't activate my Mystic Art.
Here, let me help.
But I can do that. Haha! Ate it! Hey, I tried to warn him. He wanted to get in the way.
The hell was that thing?
Dead?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
Dead.
What do you mean? You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Donolim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
Oh, come on. Maybe there's something over here. Yes! Haha! Always go where you don't think you should. Oh, there should have been something on both sides. I feel cheated. But no, I'm happy I at least got something. And it was a pineapple gel. You know, one of those things I don't know if I use those ones. Are those the CP ones? Yeah, I don't use those very often. They're expensive. They cost a lot of money. Did I? No, no. Okay, it was question mark, question mark, question mark. We're going the right way! I think. Are we? I mean, no, yeah, we are. This room looks new. I hear noises. Ah. It's the ground. Cheated!
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
No, it's definitely different.
Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are, at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
Stuff! Platinum chunk. No, that's not what I needed to make that accessory for Shion. It was like a mystic something.
I guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, the core of Rena now sits above us. I pray that we won't encounter many stairs along the way.
Oh, this thing is in my way. This was that thing that had that poison attack.
It'll be a breeze.
Alfred, knock it down. Thank you. Alright, you're a great friend.
This is gonna need all of us together!
Isn't the time?
I really don't.
Hit him where it hurts! Swallow dance!
Chain between heaven and earth! A wailing beauty of lightning!
Are you attacking people? Huh?
Winds of... It looks like you got this one covered!
I owe you one. Let's try!
Shield! It's weakened!
I'll run you through!
Yeah, which would be great if I had my AG. Come at me, bro. I'm right here.
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Oh, you're worried about that? I'm not worried about that.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
At least now I know that's a charge attack. Hi. You miss. That's just precious.
I'll finish you here and now!
I can do this all day!
What you gonna do, buddy? Alright, die. Yeah, okay. See ya, friend. Enjoy your flaming pillars of death.
Am I on a roll or what?
What?
Who's in a bright and shiny mood?
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
They do look like her thorns.
They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's Great Spirit?
Oh, way more than enough.
Nothing else. It might be an option if we can't use the Renasalma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows how deeply we've ventured into Rena.
And how close we've come to the real enemy.
Because you also have to remember, like, this astral energy that's flowing throughout this place is mostly Dana's. It drained the astral energy from this world and moved to ours. So yeah, it's dangerous. Rinwell, no one told you to cast.
When did I get so popular? Fine
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Leave the enemy's arcs to me.
No complaints here! Come and get it!
Now,
Watch this!
let's get you all tucked away.
First strike!
Will this help?
Turn to ash! You're done! Swallow!
Maelstrom!
Almost! Faster!
Now throttle! Now!
Rinwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a
Too
hero!
slow! That's enough! I'll run you through!
Hey! Poodle's quivering!
Okay.
I think we're about
If we go this way, there's a split path. Let's see. I want to go over here. Whoa. Well, look at these guys.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Come and face me. First strike. I'll end you.
Not in your dreams.
Mega Solo Dance. I'm just getting
Magic
started.
is there. Shot of it.
There you go.
One more
Feel like
time.
pick up. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. See that? That training's paying off. Now I'm in the groove. Demon Fang. Ripping Tear. Demon Fang. Turn to ash. Incineration Wave. Finish it. Xion.
Get toasty.
Burn Strike.
Here's
Demon Fang. Double Demon Fang. Demon Fang.
Now, it's over. Astral energy. Full throttle. Go!
You're wide open. The enemy feels armor too. Demon's Descent. Flashing Fang. You're wide open. Double Demon Fang.
Do it, Xion. Astral energy. Full throttle.
We can really make weapons with this?
Maybe it's time I try on something new.
It's okay. I mean, it depends on how much it reduces it by. Usually with stuff like that, I just don't trust them to give you a decent number. But who knows? If it's something like 20%, that's a big difference.
What's with that shining foe over there?
Instant increase to whatever it is we're doing. Okay. Grab these. Check the map. Okay, so we want to go back over here. Actually, I need to fight these birds. No, dang it, I didn't need to fight these birds. I'd already fought them. I was just looking for their equipment. Like, their stuff. Oh, I forgot. I already had fought them.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Do it. Go in.
Blow them away.
Talon Hurricane.
First Strike. Rip and Tear.
Do it. Wailing Band Astral Energy. Full throttle. A flawless victory. Naturally.
Talon Hurricane. I'm on it.
Feel.
Death Blossom.
By the power of flame.
Talon
Vanish without a
Hurricane.
trace.
I'll crush you. Lightning Reflexes. Tenebrous Claw. You're wide open. Talon Hurricane. Eat this. Glimmer Dragon.
Do it.
Demon Fang.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Okay, let's see. Think I haven't been this way? But I might have. Oh, no, I haven't. Well, this seems like a fun time. Or an annoying group.
No backing down.
Where are you going?
Guess I could have gone a little bit far. Oh, hey, they're targeting me.
We may look cute and stuff, but they're
I could do
vicious.
this all day.
Inspiration.
Oh, there goes my safety net.
Burn.
Alphen. Alright. Screw it. It's okay.
They got me flanked.
That's fine.
Just getting started. Astral Arts.
That's my cue.
Yeah, huh?
Shut them down. In the groove.
Just as well.
Pointless. You're wasting your time.
Lightning Reflexes. Tenebrous Claw.
You want to fight me? I'll give you the fight you want. But don't come crying when you die.
Come on. Healing circle.
That frickin' does it.
How did I even fail to dodge that? It's so obvious.
Now I'm in the groove.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Here goes the flash.
Come on. You're wide open. I'm just getting started.
The flame
Shouldn't have
roars.
messed with me.
Hope you don't like being alive, because I'm totally gonna crush you.
Now I'm in the groove.
Won't help you.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing art to accomplish this. In here.
You're not. Oh. Alpha went and got himself killed. Are you ignoring me? You're ignoring me! Die, you little fool.
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Now you. Doesn't matter what you're screaming about. Cheater. You think I care?
See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
I'm going to use all the power of my healing art to accomplish this. Resurrection!
Why are you using resurrection right now? Are you using that to actually heal? Can you even do that? Because everybody was alive. I'm surprised that actually caught me. Mainly because of how far away I was. Gotcha, you little fool. Gotcha.
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
And that's that.
Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Hey!
A Mystic Crest. That's what I need to make, but that doesn't count for a Shion's skill panel, you know? It says create them. But I need an item. I think it's an ore or something like that to make it. I need nothing from you as it stands. Pixie Crystal, that's not it. I'm hoping it's here and not in one of those other areas.
An opponent like this should be easy.
That'll bring you down! This one's
I love how they're all flyers, actually. Which you would expect them to not all be flyers on an elevator.
Here I hope that was improving.
No, I mean you're even better than ever. That's my cue.
It would be your cue, but there's only one, and I'm not worried about that.
See that? That training's paying off! Swallow! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes!
I'm doing 5,000 a hit right now with these guys.
More?
This one's mine.
Talon Hurricane! Rip and tear! Death Blossom!
Sleep now. Take it.
Talon Hurricane!
Radiant.
How did you drag yourself all the way over there?
Talon Hurricane! Fantastic!
Enemies incoming.
Amazing! Blow them away! Too slow!
Incoming. Glacial spear. Here's evil.
Swallow!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
We're cleaning house. More circles?
Keep calm and take them down.
Glimmer Dragon! I'm on it! Talon Hurricane!
Seal.
You're done! I'm on it! Double Demon Blast! I'm real mad!
Freeze Lancer!
Talon Hurricane! Death Blossom!
Dance in the wind!
I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
Oh, that was a lot of damage.
More?
Here's a
Too
healing
slow!
blow.
Demon Fang! Too slow! That's enough! I'm on it! Talon Hurricane! You're done! Death Blossom!
Mega Ray!
Talon Hurricane!
Your arts are weak.
That freaking does it!
Oh, that was fun. Good thing I did do a lot to upgrade Astral Defense. So, that's not helping you out much.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
I'll
Let's
run
get
you
all
through.
tucked away. Blah, 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 Correction!
I'm on a roll
Seal.
now!
By the
Finish
power
it!
of water.
This.
More for the stop
Too
time.
slow.
Finish
That's
this
enough.
way.
Glimmer
Annihilation. By the power of
Eat
flame.
this.
Finish without a
Talon
trace.
Hurricane!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you!
Demon Fang!
Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Illuminate
Ah, that's pretty cool. I've never seen that one.
Graviton Field! Holy Land!
No, yeah, I don't think I've seen an Alpha and Dolheim one either.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Good. I still want to do those side mission dungeons. Because I got to complete them to unlock some of their skill panels. That's the only real reason I really want to do them. But I clearly needed to be stronger for them. I mean, sure, you're annoyingly there, but don't think you're in a position to stop me. I should probably fight that thing. Looks like that dragon.
Eat dirt! Talon Hurricane!
Which means
Glimmer Dragon!
I'm gonna enjoy tearing you apart. Yeah, oh, you missed, buddy. I know this is... Wrong button.
Now I'm real mad! Talon Hurricane! Demon Fang! Rip it Demon Fang! Death Blood! Incineration Wave! Talon Hurricane! I'll crush you!
A lot of weakness there.
Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
I guess that would do a significant blow to your pride.
This ends now! Burn in hell!
I didn't tell you to get back up.
Leave the enemy's arts to me.
I didn't tell you could cast arts.
Do it!
Blow them away!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Alright, I didn't look at what it dropped. That was kind of the whole point. Well, I got whatever it dropped, so... Hopefully this makes some really nice weapons. This room seems mostly empty. I would rather avoid fighting if I can.
This'll make us even more formidable.
It's just a stamina ring. I mean, it's an okay thing. I'd like to think of it as the race may be on the verge of extinction, and pretty much as he's saying, there's no chance of saving it at this point. But I can probably still give them a little bit longer to live if I don't kill them all. You know? Plus the fact that I'm pretty sure they will constantly respawn means there's an infinite number of you people. You're fine. Probably. So, it seems like the goal is over there. Transcendent Pebble. Still not a mystic ore. Maybe it's not here. But I don't know. There still seems like there's quite a bit left for me to go. It might be. The only reason they started that battle is because the game doesn't actually stop when you collect items like that. The game doesn't actually stop when you collect items like that, but you can't move even after you collect the item for like a couple of seconds, so you can't run. But they can move. You just can't. Which, oh, a room of ore. Mysterious fragments. That's not. Icebreaker, Pixie Crystal, Platinum Chunk, Pixie Crystal. I mean, this is a room full of ore. If it's here, I would have. Mysterious Fragment. Why did you act like that was new? We just got one of those. I guess that's all of the ore. Okay. I mean, I just don't know where to find it, so I'd assume it would be like here. Come on then, Slowpoke. Oh, he's walking. He would never catch me. Ah! I mean, I'm not that interested in what you have.
The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
No, they're not. Make me laugh.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Oh, hey.
They simply thrived freely here under such harsh conditions.
I don't give a damn why they're here. We'll burn it all to the ground.
No healing portal, so I guess this part's not a fight.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah. It's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Rinwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear?
Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed.
He's right.
Yeah,
You have
I
to
don't
terrify
think that's
Rinwell.
possible from that.
I'm sorry. I really, really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants. How it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted, like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been.
Why wasn't it?
No Dana and no Rena. No masters or slaves. No lords, no crown contest. Maybe just peace.
But the question is, why aren't they one and the same in the first place if that's what it should have been? Why are they separate? Oh, that's pointless because you're gonna fail at your task here. Oh, look at how they sprint. They're like, get him! Don't let him get away! I'm like, blazing sword. They're like, go! I'm like, nope. I'll take that. Ooh, an Omega Elixir. Like, at this point, I don't have a reason to fight them, so I'm kind of just ignoring them. Oh, that's just cute. It's a little dragon all asleep, but in the way. Sorry, buddy. You gots to go.
An opponent like this should be easy. Here you go. I feel like me again. Rip it! I'm on a roll now.
I'll shoot them out of the sky.
Yeah, Alphen, that's what happens when you stand in the enemy's attack. You would have died. Alphen's about to die because Xion hasn't healed him yet. Oh, there he goes.
I really don't.
I don't think so. Yeah, he's not, you're not doing that. Well, those good things can, come back rather easily. Sit down.
I'll finish you here and now. Megasonic Thrust. Incineration Wave.
Do it!
You missed.
Get toasty!
Burn Strike.
Don't know why you would use fire explosive bombs on a dragon, but you do you.
Great.
I personally would use like ice or something. But who knows? Maybe this one's just a complete Shadow Dragon. Any element will do other than that.
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my delicious dinners for you all if we lived here.
Clearly the worst point against it.
Okay, well, this one's rather large and in the way. Let's see. There we go. And let's just squeeze on through. Oh, look at him in his stubby little leg. He's trying to get me. That was the only path, right? Yeah. Is that a flower? I don't think it is. Oh, ain't that just precious? Oh, it is. Oh, he thinks he can. He thinks he's people. If he wants to fight that bad, I guess I won't deny him his dying gasp.
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Illuminate the dark!
You missed, buddy.
Now I'm real mad.
Well, now I don't really care much about anything that you did.
I'll crush you!
But hey, if you want to get hurt, you came to the right place.
I'll heal you all!
Astral Art?
That's my cue!
Would be your cue, except you don't have your gauge.
That wouldn't be a
Aye.
Nope, that isn't silly. Glimmer Dragon! Death Blossom!
healing circle!
Something's wrong with me.
You just say the word and I'm there.
can't believe it's come to this.
I'm on it. Talon Hurricane! Rip and tear! First strike!
I rarely ever use these, but they can't heal them. They can't recover themselves. Oh.
I'll crush you!
Okay, well, over limit, pretty much.
Tenebrous Claw!
Let me show you what my art can do. Rise and shine!
Watch this!
Weather Spartan!
Now I'm in the groove!
Rain down and here's my all!
Eat this!
Gravitas field! Feel the power of
It was nice while it lasted far enough!
Oops, too early.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Yeah, but it has to really get ya for that.
Just getting started!
Gravitas field!
Swallow it!
Are you attacking Shion?
Get toasty!
You shouldn't do that.
Right, next one!
Already on! Death Blossom!
Field!
I'll crush you!
Alphen, what you doing there, buddy? You look like you're strafing.
Tenebrous Claw!
Oh, and I hate having Kasari in my party. If you don't, I hate having her in the party when you're trying to get her skills up. Let me put it that way. Because the first way wasn't actually accurate to the actual situations. So when you're trying to get, she has a thing that needs her power strike up to 600. The problem is she's an idiot, and she really just wants to use shield strike moves. Like, and I mean that, like, I disabled all of her shield strike moves, and she never attacked. Like, she didn't even listen when I told her to use a skill on the enemy. She stood there just strafing with her shield up.
Eat dirt! Talon Hurricane! Hegemony Flare! Eat this! Swallow Dance! First strike! Double Demon Fang! Felt fine not too long ago.
I don't know why he said that when I had full health anyway. Well, almost.
Talon Hurricane! Double Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! I'll crush you!
I'll tell you one thing. It's a good idea, and it's a bad idea to ignore me, and a good idea not to, because you going after my healer will only make me kill you faster. Alphen. And Shion, if you will do me a favor and not stand directly in the enemy's face. Or I can just, dodge it.
Coming through!
Oh, I guess Alphen decided to use this. Well,
Scarlet Inferno!
unfortunate. But you're not stealing my kill.
And I'll stop your life! You're wide open!
Now, I've killed your buddy, so, you're not happy, right?
Eat this! I'm on it!
Okay, we'll keep attacking that way. I'm perfectly fine with it. What you gonna do? What you gonna do about it, buddy? Keep going after my healer, and I'm gonna keep trying to kill you. I'm on manual, aren't I? You keep going like in odd directions.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my
Double Demon Fang! Rip and tear!
Lightning condemned! Resurrection!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Alphen! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look
What?
in a bright and
shiny mood.
They're chasing me! Oh no! What am I gonna do? I'm not about to fight these guys. I just don't feel like it, you know? They have nothing to offer me. They're just like, you know, lambs to the slaughter. And, I don't feel like it. No, you're pointless. But you're annoying. Why? Why would you do this? I'm not about to fight you again. You have nothing to offer me. I will kick you in the teeth. I'm talking to the whatever the thing is. I can't remember that name because it's weird. Running up at me. I'll saw you. I'll kick you dead in your teeth.
So those thorns...
Wait, do they have teeth?
They're really a part of Rena's great spirit?
Most likely. But only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will of its own emanating from them.
If it's that insignificant, is there that much point getting rid of it?
Huh. Dark astral energy separator, fire astral energy separator, water astral energy separator, wind, light, and earth. And then okay. I think I understand. But it's all 6. I'm guessing we have to fight something with each element.
Come and face me!
Primed and ready! Glacial Sphere! Here's evil! Not in your dreams! Great Winter! Far beyond the darkest skies! I call upon thee!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! You're wide open! Now I'm in the groove! Double demon fang!
Here!
No, this one keeps
shooting us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
Oh, you're not fighting me. Alphen.
Ignite! Watch this! Rip and tear! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes!
It's best for me to take that little thing out. The reason why, I think it probably just died.
I can do this all day! There you go!
No, that's why. You're dead.
Now I'm in the groove! Talon Hurricane! Rip and tear! I'm just getting started! I'm on it!
Don't bother trying to run. You won't get away.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
Outstanding form!
Death Blossom!
Sleep now!
I'm on it! That frickin' does it! Watch it!
One more!
Yeah, cheaters.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I was talking about that little one that hit me off my screen. Well, you made this easy for me. Hey, well, you know what's funny? You missed. Yeah, you still missed there, buddy.
I'm on it. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
I'm going to look at my healing arts to accomplish with my heart.
Eat this. Talon Hurricane. Watch it. Burn it.
Sit down.
Talon Hurricane. Rip and tear. I'm on a roll now. Talon Hurricane. Double Demon Flame. Should have messed with me. Talon Hurricane. Turn to ash. I'm just getting started. Double Demon Flame. Death Cluster. Incineration Wave. Talon Hurricane.
Oh, come on. Why did you have to jump all the way across the screen?
Demon Descent. Flashing Fang. Easy.
Enough.
It's finished.
Let's do it!
Demon Flame.
Not very strong. You just got a lot of health for some reason.
Demon Flame. Double Demon Flame. Charge.
Get toasty!
Burn Strike.
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Something tells me it doesn't even matter because we're probably not. Duality.
It grows.
We're probably not even gonna make it to the next fight before it wears off. Which is kind of the only benefit. You know? I was right. The Dark Zone destroyed the Dark Barrier. And we would be able to progress. But, come now. I want to see what's behind the others. Looks like a dragon and... more of their race to kill. Unfortunate.
Hey, when did I get so popular? Next spot. Rising Wyvern. Almost. I'm on a roll now. Demon Fang. Demon Fang. Glimmer Dragon. That freaking does it. Double Demon Fang. Rip and tear. That freaking does it. Watch it.
Oh, I see. She's using this ring to protect her other friend. There's only one problem with that. It's not helping.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Oh, I guess that's it for both. Now, for you. Seems you want to fight me anyway. Unfortunately for you, if I'm not in the mood to be friendly.
Should have messed with me.
Divine
Almost.
Savior!
Too slow. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
See how it stopped at 5,000? Because you can't only kill it with these things. Come on, I would have dealt like 20k.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
You're definitely way stronger.
Yeah, nothing motivates you like having stakes this high.
That Alpha gear? Nice. Well, it looks like I can get gear for each person, it seems. For going through these. Which I won't complain about. Let's get through the rest. They're all, I mean, we have 6 party members and 6 portals. It's fire, water. Ooh, you're new. I like. Let's play. Level 56, Sword Dancer. Show me what you've got.
Sword-wielding Sugo? And not just one, but four! It thinks two
Come on. It's got some nice reach too.
Let's just focus on what's important.
Demon Fang! Eat this! Double Demon Fang! Inspiration!
Alpin.
Hurricane! First strike! Now I'm in the groove!
That gets me motivated like a new enemy, huh? Oh. Then use it.
What's this?
Oh, it's interesting.
The enemy is going all out.
So right when it awakens, it uses that move. I was in the air. I could only dodge once, and I failed the first dodge. Looks like it's got weak points on both its feet. Alright, usually around half is when you get, yeah. And now it's probably going to change up its tactics or something.
Let me show you what my arts can do.
Smash you!
Oh, Xion. Yeah, I need you not to die. Maybe I can lure it. Oh, it sends out shockwaves. Well, it's gonna make it hard to lure it, I can tell you that.
Now I'm real mad.
No need anymore now, huh?
Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down.
Incineration wave. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. Anything in armor is all mine. Eat this.
I guess being in the air didn't help me much there.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
I'm on a roll now. You're wide open. Now I'm in the groove.
It looks like you got this one covered.
Any more of this and I'll burn out.
What a relief. I'm on a roll now. This one's mine. Talon Hurricane. All finished here and now.
Here's the evil. Here,
Finish this. Ridwell. Demon's Descent. Flashing Fang.
I thought I timed that perfectly to dodge that attack. Looks like it didn't, but it didn't knock out my focus. So I guess I did, but it also just damaged me? I don't know. Ooh. This seems like that other thing I fought before that gave me trouble and then got stronger when I beat it. Except this seems like it's actually two separate fights in one fight.
Except it doesn't look like that thing's finished yet. Not by a long shot.
Well, it's not using swords now, so that's what's got me most concerned. I didn't ask you to come out! It was charging! Man, now Kasara's thing is gonna take forever. I mean, it always takes forever, but now it's gonna take more of forever. You know what?
Healing is what my arts do best.
And that helps out quite a lot here. Saying how we need a lot of destruction. Now.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Be still!
Holy Glimmer!
Glimmer Dragon! Here I
Healing
come!
from you, heaven and earth!
What a relief!
A wailing
Sword Rain Alpha! I'm on!
by the power of water!
Nothing
gets by me.
Inspiration Blade!
They're not playing around!
These fists have got your name on them! Almost! Fist on!
Blah, blah, blah.
I'll crush you!
Think I've had enough of your little awakened state.
Tenebrous Claw!
It seems like he's still able to access it. Come at me, bro.
Okay? Yeah. You
Come at me, bro.
Watch it!
Come at me, bro. Aw, I tried to dodge it to the roll, but Lob's stupid. Okay, I didn't know he was about to roar. Yeah, kind of expected that once he did Inspiration when I didn't think he would. Kicked him dead in the face while he was charging. That was the results. Stop charging at me if you don't want to get kicked in the teeth.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you.
Yeah. Alvin. My food buff's about to wear off. But my food buff, I still think is nothing of use right now, actually. I don't even know what it is. That was a pretty nice fight. The only problem with these fights is CP. Actually, that's the problem with most fights. CP. Give me some of my drink while I'm before we go on to the next fight. That's 3 down, 3 to go. Let's see. Wind. Oh, this one looks annoying.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Alvin. Shoot, it didn't work. I tried to hit both of the like big guys and this guy. But we'll deal with it.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
Do they want to cause me trouble? They'll get it.
I'm on it! Talon Hurricane! Double Demon Fang! I'll finish you here and now!
Into the shadows!
Rhythmic Tear! Glimmer Dragon!
Winds of heaven and offer!
Watch this!
By the power of
Talon
Finish
Hurricane!
without a trace!
Glimmer Dragon! Double Demon Fang!
I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kisara!
You see what happened there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done that. Talon
I can't hold on much longer!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Hurricane!
Annihilation!
Pointless. Sit down.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
By the power of Christ!
Remember, you picked this fight.
The enemy is going all out!
Then let him try.
No more playing nice!
Double Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Hey, I'm over here. Come at me, bro.
Talon Hurricane!
Come on. You got... I'm sure you've got more in you than that.
Time to finish this!
Yep.
Consuming wildfire! Sighted!
Come on.
Hear me! A wailing banshee of lightning!
Time for
In
one
here!
more.
Cute. My turn.
Illuminate! Blah, blah, blah,
I'm just getting started.
Holy land!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Apparently, I have your weakness. Isn't it fun?
A wailing banshee!
Don't you enjoy that? Sit down. I didn't tell you to move. Hey! Well, I know who's next on the hit list. Yep. I know who's next on my hit list. For sure. Especially since they're keeping me from getting up. Chill out.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Literally, I got hit back down every time I stood up.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! See that? That training's paying off! Inspiration! I can do Inspiration!
Now you're mine.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! I'm just getting started! This one's mine!
No.
Rip and tear! Now into
He must be going in rage because he did not get staggered.
Glimmer dragon!
No, he didn't.
This one's mine! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
It was harder than that last fight, I'll tell you, at least that much. But it was, yeah. But Xion, you should probably do something about that health of yours. This is light, right? Let's do the Earth astral energy. Funny, because these look like enemies using dark astral energy. They're supposed to be the Earth.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Got flyers!
I've got this!
They've got shields,
Crush you!
but not the ones I can break.
Tenebrous claw!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Now I'm in the group. I'm like bait to them.
Healing circle.
Talon hurricane!
Here. Feel.
Glimmer dragon!
Get on
Double
that
vision! I'm on a roll now!
Leave the enemy's heart to me.
You're wide open! No complaints here!
Now, why would you do that when this is the thing that needs to die?
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! That frickin' does it! And more than help her now. Time to... I'm on it! What all good things come to an end? Oh! Now I'm real mad!
No. Guess I don't have to worry about that now, do I?
I'm just getting started! I'll crush you!
I was gonna separate them because that's the problem. I keep getting hit by the one I can't see, and that doesn't help me at all. How did I still get hit by that?
Talon hurricane!
Alphin! Go fight this one. Because right now, you're actually just in the way. I guess I timed that poorly.
Real mad. Inspiration! I can do this all day. Double demon fang. Now
No, you don't!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! See that? That training's paying off! Rip and tear! Demon fang! Double demon fang!
There you go! Don't let up!
I'm on it!
The enemy is going all out!
River
Seal! Here's a healing art! I'll be saving today!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Here!
You're wide open!
Launcher!
Talon Hurricane!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
That one's so bad.
I'm pretty lucky.
And thus,
Wait. Why? We just got the rare plate from the other one from her, right?
grows.
Will and Dolan? No. Who missing here? Law hasn't gotten one from this. And I think Rinwell. Because this piece of gear we just got, well, new. It was weaker. You know what? I'm not even going to question it, though. Just leave that as it is. Alright. Okay, so we got flyers and we got two of these guys. This one's not going to be the best one, huh?
Get lost! Because I own they're surrounding us! That'll bring you down!
Shion, I swear. You can never hit how I want you to.
You hear it now! Talon Hurricane! Flying freak! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! You're wide open! Now I'm in the groove! Rip and tear! Talon Hurricane!
A whirling struggle!
There was still a bird.
Talon Hurricane! Death Blossom! Talon Hurricane!
You really want to fight me that badly right now? Get out of my way before I kill you.
Yeah, you too!
Talon Hurricane!
Cyclone! Here's a healing art! Air thrust!
Glimmer Dragon!
That move!
Here comes the big one!
Carve now through all crossblades! Dance in the wind! Here, let me help!
Swallow dash!
The sting bird. Get out of there.
This one's mine!
I did not tell Alphen to move. Like, I didn't tell him to move at all.
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end this battle!
Unwind the sight! A wailing
The enemy wields arms too.
You'll soon see
No, it doesn't. I need to know where the enemy's focus is. There's usually a charge coming after a roar.
Charging up!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Demon turn! Double demon fang! I'll tear you apart! Now it's gonna happen!
Hold together, just a little longer.
Thanks for the sympathy.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! See that? That training's paying off! I'll finish you here and now! Ignite! Death Blossom!
There you go.
You like me? Rising water! I'm on a roll now! Double demon fang! Turn back! Demon fang! Do it! Double demon... Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Annoying, but not that difficult.
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Hmm. $14 orange gels left. And honestly, I'd assume it's like every other dungeon. I can't leave, otherwise I'd pretty much be starting over. And that's not happening. But it seems like these are teleporters. But I don't think I can go back to Dan or Rena, right? So, I don't know where I would buy anything, so... That really just looks like astral energy.
A dead end, huh?
Why don't we just use this?
Wait!
Jeez! Don't scare me like that! What, is there something wrong with it?
No, it's not that. It's just, this is it. Whatever it is, we're about to find out.
It's the moment of truth. There's no turning back now till we've won. Either we get through this, or we vanish along with the rest of the world as we know it. Is everyone ready?
We've come this far. I'm not about to turn tail now. I say we knock this thing out and head back home.
It's time to relegate the past to where it belongs. It's been a long journey getting here, but it ends now.
No, this isn't the end. Once we've overthrown the old order, there's still the task of creating a new world.
A world without divisions, where no one cares whether you're Danon or Renan, or if you have magic or not. You're right. We have to win this.
Let's get going then. After all, our future awaits.
Ooh.
Our future. One free of tyranny and exploitation. For the freedom to live with those we hold dear. And for a new era. Let's go!
Let's do this! What? Okay, so it's a giant room of, what is that?
Hold on. Are we on that giant flower?
We're finally here then.
But then, where is the core of the Great Spirit? Or the Renaissalma, for that matter.
According to Hevrek 35, this should be where we find the core.
Rinwell, do you sense anything?
This is definitely where the energy of the Great Spirit is strongest, but what's giving off the most energy is the flower we're standing on.
That said, we're not gonna be able to destroy something this huge. You want me to hit it and see what happens?
Hey, look!
The Renasolma!
Is that like Dana's astral energy? But why?
What?
Stay sharp! Something's coming!
It ate the core, by the way. This is loud music. Turning that down.
It's gone. It has so much anger. All of its fear has evolved into hatred.
So then, you're saying that this is the Great Spirit's core?
And in order to fight us, it's taken on this form?
My thorns. I feel them whirling inside me. They're getting restless. I'm certain of it. This is the source of my thorns, and of my visions. This is the darkness that will consume all existence.
Meh. Well, then we just need to take it down, right?
Renasolma's inside that thing, and I don't think we'll win this fight without it.
We have to get it back. We will find a way somehow.
Agreed. And now that it has a physical form, cutting through it's what we'll do.
Great Spirit, you understand what I'm doing. You've made that very clear. However, if you're planning on destroying everything, then first, you'll have to get through us. Everyone, let's go!
We're not energy for you to consume, and we're not pumpkin for you to
Of course it roars.
Only humankind has a right to determine their own future. We will never let something like you take that away from us.
I'm sorry, but we won't let you take any more away from us.
Come on, Alphen, get your gauge up.
Swell the sounds of anguish from our world, that it may be filled with joy and peace once again.
Give it back. Give it all back. Give us back our world and give me back my own life.
Once and for all, we are going to end centuries of terror and death.
I just see that the roar counts as a hit and breaks his concentration. Because it's actually a really cheap attack.
Lightning, seal.
I'll finish you here and now.
To stop you dying?
Eat this! Now I'm in the groove.
Is it a roar? Can't tell.
The enemy is going all out.
You let it. It'll do no good. You know that's not gonna help you, right?
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Here, illuminate the dark!
Ah,
A chain between heaven and earth.
Incineration wave!
Divide! You got company! That's my cue!
What in the world is this round thing? Shut him down.
Attack! Is this a Lord's handiwork? I'm past being surprised.
I say we destroy it. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
you want them destroyed? All right.
Double demon fang!
Illuminate the dark!
Not enough. You'll have to try much harder.
Rip its hair! I'm just getting started!
Alphen.
Double demon fang! You're wide open! Demon fang! Talon double demon fang! Glimmer dragon! Rolling fang!
Not enough. Where's those like walls of darkness and stuff coming from? Because I don't see any building blocks for them, you know? Why would you?
Almost! Too slow!
Alright, so you keep hitting me. You're dead.
Demon fang!
Alphen, your thing is just like never active now, huh? Probably because there's not that many enemies. Oh, I have seen that. Was the Impact Cross one.
Glimmer dragon! Watch this! Incineration wave! Talon hurricane! Double demon fang! Double demon fang!
You wish to learn my secrets, young Alphen?
Yes, Master. Please, teach me the art of defense. Now, you want Grandmaster Kisari for that. It does it!
Don't you try to push me into that guy.
Incineration wave! Talon hurricane! Glimmer dragon! Watch it! Double demon fang!
Ow, I got blasted because of the stupid darkness that appears instantly. If it had like a ring or something that appeared before it, I wouldn't have a problem because I could just get up and, you know, I'd just dodge it. But I do not see it coming. There's like no signs. And the signs are probably only if you have your eyes on the boss. But that seems like an impossible task to ask when you're fighting these guys.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
No, that'd be silly.
Well, it's fine. I mean, this is not that bad yet. I'm sure there's more.
Now I'm real mad.
Oh, the ice one's still there. Hi. So, you know I'm gonna kill you, right?
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I was making sure we were on the same page. Oh.
Consider yourself finished.
Oh. I was enjoying fighting the orbs too. I wanted to take them out and then the boss.
After all that, it's still standing. Just how strong is this thing?
It doesn't matter. Just have to keep kicking its ass until it bites the dust.
The Great Spirits!
Damn, must have been conserving its energy for an escape.
That bastard took off with the Renaissama! We can't stand here and wait for it to come back. We'll have to follow it through there. You're right. I don't like it. but we've got no choice.
Yeah. No matter what, we can't let it get away.
Then why are y'all standing there talking?
Alright. Let's go.
I think you walk. Like, it might just disappear. The situation, you're supposed to move with haste? Nah, alright. We can't let it get away. Let's follow it. We've got to hurry.
Can't hear it all. What in the hell?
And then just walk slowly. Like, what?
I've never seen anything like it. More importantly, where's the Great Spirit?
Look! Over there!
It's absorbing astral energy.
What in the world? It's changing shape?
Oh, this is bad. It looks like it's regaining all of its energy. It's going to grow even bigger than before.
Damn it. Come on. We've got to find a way to...
Watch out! Something's heading our way!
Xion, you could shoot it in its
They're
face.
here to try to stop us. There's so many of them.
That means we've got it running scared. Let's take these out and keep moving.
Why did it have to be these guys? These guys are annoying because they don't stack. They do not stagger unless you use Alpha stuff.
Base tactics from a supreme being.
You can't assume we're fighting something that thinks like a human!
Whatever it is, it's wasting time that we don't have.
Yeah, not only that, but that thing is getting bigger by the minute.
It's starting to slow down the more...
Xion,
We should be able to catch up soon enough.
We just need to hold on. Stay...
I wish it didn't hit me out of the air because that's usually what downs you.
I'm on a roll now. Talon Hurricane!
Alpha.
I'm on a roll now.
Because the birds gotta go first. They are actually the biggest problem.
And I'll stop your life. You're wide open. Watch this. All good things come to an end.
I could do without this pain.
By the power of flame! Finish with that!
Get out of the way.
Watch this. First
Coming through!
Dang it, Alphen! We were one hit away from killing the bird.
Scarlet Inferno! Double Demon Strike!
this. I'm just getting started.
Ignite!
Talon Hurricane! Rip and tear. Death Arthur. Talon Hurricane! Clear Dragon!
Double Demon Fang!
You're wide open. Talon Hurricane!
Incineration Blade!
I'm on heat now. Oh, now I'm real mad.
That means I can be aggressive.
Easily be fatal.
Yeah, don't care. I don't care about your enrage.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
The water's magic is
Double
in!
Demon Fang!
Watch it!
Demon Fang!
The water's magic is in! Glacial Spear! Here's Evo! Freeze Laser!
Demon Fang! First strike!
Demon Fang! Change between heaven and earth! Healing Sword! Holy Glimmer! Into the shadows!
Inspiration! Demon Fang!
Away!
I love how the over limit just stops your like your healing art too. First off, you don't even have health left. So sit down and stop fighting a fight that's not yours.
All of that astral energy!
Say no more!
Watch this!
There!
Double Demon Fang!
Into the wind!
Rip and tear! Now I'm in the groove!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Double Demon Fang!
Do it! Illuminate the dark!
Look sharp!
I love how I failed to dodge both of those strikes. Yet somehow they didn't they didn't like stagger me, which is surprising. I guess my resistance was low enough. Well, I also didn't cause Law to lose focus. You guys are still standing there and you were trying to stop that thing. Like, standing there just looking at stuff is the same thing as just letting the enemy power up. Because you're doing the same thing. You're just standing around doing nothing.
We caught up to it.
Are you sure you caught up to it? It kind of looks like it slammed into you.
Hold on. Why did it stop absorbing the energy from Dana?
Because it doesn't need it anymore.
It lacks the means to do so whilst fighting us. We've become the bigger threat and forced its hand.
All right then. Let's get to work so we can take back the Renaissama.
Level 61. Sub Summer.
Right here, right now! And this time, we really mean it!
We've all come so far. We faced so much. We can't get through this together.
Naturally, we are all leaving this fight alive.
Hell, I'm just getting warmed up. You ain't seen nothing yet.
The Great Spirit's getting desperate. So stay on your toes, everyone.
Demon Fang!
Its power is overwhelming.
Then let's whittle down that thing's power. Go!
Right. Let's start with the arm.
Let's do this, Law!
Leave it to me!
Everyone, I'm counting on you.
One Demon
By
Fang!
the power of flame!
Incineration Wave!
Now we're not.
Burn!
I think not.
Talon Hurricane! Rip and tear! Yes, awesome!
You
and me!
From here on out! We did it!
Yeah! Hurricane! Demon Fang!
Amazing! All that astral energy!
I don't like the look of this.
We have to stop it! And fast! Demon Fang!
Yeah. Kinda don't know how we would do that.
Incineration Wave! I'm on it! That's enough! Rising Wyvern!
No more dithering.
Our future begins here.
Always impressive.
I guess that makes two of us then.
Now all that's left is the middle!
Ah, there's thorns.
Demon Fang! Eat dirt! Rolling snap!
I'll be saving this one!
Eat this! Double Demon Fang! I'm on it!
Who wants to die
Swallow
next?
dance! Demon Fang!
Feel!
Double
Huh? Oh. Yeah, I guess it would think to do that.
Demon Fang!
Illuminate the healing arm! Holy dance is the way!
You're wide open! Eat this! Too much! Demon Fang! Turn back! Demon Fang! And more of it will burn out!
Oh, it's using meteor. Oh no, that's ah. Okay, okay, I see it. Hold up. Oh, she used the. They used the orange gel, so why can't I use the life bottle? Yeah, bring Alphen back. Never used these. I guess I could just. There we go.
Here's the healing arm!
Talon Hurricane!
First aid!
Catch enemy flare! Talon Hurricane! Turn back!
Like I'm like, what are you doing, Law? This again? Well, I guess it's desperate, so it's kind of spamming that attack.
Everyone okay?
Still alive somehow, if that's what you mean.
Here, let me heal you.
I can't even see what's attacking me.
I'll bring you back from depths of this.
Not done yet! This! I'm on a roll now! Double Demon Fang! Catch enemy flare! Double Demon Fang! Incineration!
Annihilation! By the power of flame!
Talon Hurricane! Rip and tear! I'm on a roll now! Incineration Wave! The Flaming Hurricane cure to be let free!
Alphen!
I'm just getting started! You're mine! Rip and tear! Yes, Swallow Blade!
All disasters made one.
You and me!
This is it.
This ends now!
The Renaissama. This is a long black screen.
Yeah! We're both fine. We're going to start the ceremony now, before it can recover. Xion.
You need them to help you out, guard. Support. You guys got this. Of course, Volaron.
I've returned, just as I told you I would. Hurry! The Great Spirit is reviving itself! Absorbing the Great Spirit!
Apologies. I can't suppress it for very long.
Hand it over right now. You plan to use this to defeat the Great Spirit. Which is precisely why I'm here. Stand aside and watch. So then you know how to destroy the Great Spirit. Just as well as you and your sorry lot. The Great Spirit that tried to control me will be annihilated. I won't let you do that! Yet do it I shall. And there's nothing you can do to stop me.
You want to bet?
You bastard! I shall fulfill my duty as a ruler. With this power, I'll bury that woman and the Great Spirit. Then this charade will finally end.
One more bout.
Save everyone. And Xion!
Come on, Volaron!
I'll tear you apart, slay the girl and the Great Spirit, and erect a fortress of death over both worlds.
What do you get from all this? When you have all that power, what will you do?
My dominion shall reign over all existence. Nothing else matters.
That's it? This is so you can rule over all existence just because?
Despicable as they were, even the other ones, even the Great Spirit had a future in mind. But you had nothing. Only death. So what? It matters little. You're pathetic. Truly pathetic. And you're not. You are failure. Empty. A sovereign who couldn't even die in his own time as he was meant to. You're right. I used to wonder why I was still alive after so long. But
There are things in this world, in the here and now, that are worth protecting. That's why I'm still here.
Come on, Voron!
I shall erase everything. Vacuum blade.
No, you won't.
You're mine. Double demon fang. You're mine. To hell.
Come on.
Try harder. Why vacuum shit? This one's all mine. Incineration wave. You will beg me for mercy. This should do it. Try harder. Vacuum blade. Take it. The fury of lightning. Out of my... Take it. Try harder.
Standing in my way. Come on.
You control others to keep from being controlled, but that's a path of never-ending hatred. Don't you understand? It can only end in destruction. The only way to avoid it is with forgiveness! The words of a coward. The weakness disgusts me. You're wrong. It takes true power to forgive!
You're getting knocked around now, Finn. Stand up.
I have no use for forgiveness. The strong shall always triumph here.
Then come on. This fight's not over.
You say that because you've been alone so long. If you had someone, anyone to turn to, a single friend,
Oh, come on.
people who will support and guide you.
Look how, like, even when you get hit, the ice doesn't stop.
There's the lashes and rips. Strikes spreading a skein of fire across my back. The masters who killed slaves for sport. And the slaves who sacrificed their compatriots that they might live. There is no love, no friendship, not there or anywhere else. Is there no way for you to see this differently? Enough! You gamble the fate of this world to save a single life, and yet I am the evil one? How utterly ridiculous. It's true.
Oh, I can't access the menus anymore.
But I swore that I would let no one else be sacrificed in this battle. I can't bear to see her die. You and I are so much more alike than
I didn't hold the button. I would never hold that button if I know I can't heal.
Ungiving, unwarmed.
You take and destroy. I'm nothing like you.
See, that's probably gonna cost me this. I never held the button to activate the blazing sword.
All others shall be banished! Try harder! My turn! Try harder! Try harder!
The blazing sword. The power Xion has bestowed upon me.
Hey, there's no health bars.
Try this! Rending flash! Try this! Explosive ring!
Yeah, now we're getting all epic and cinematic.
Rending flash! Try this! Infernal torrent! Try this! Explosive ring! Try already! Rending flash! Incineration wave! Blue escape! You will beg me for mercy! Burn! It's over! You are the last obstacle impeding my progress! Die! That's my blood! I'll show you the limits of your solitude!
This is awesome.
done is evil. There's no denying that. I know you didn't walk your path out of weakness, but merely from misguided strength. Misguided because you were alone. Because you had no friends to keep you on the straight and narrow. No one to use all that strength for, other than yourself. That loneliness could make a monster out of anyone. Out of me. I understand. And I forgive you, Volron.
I don't need your victor's pity. And you can choke on your vain forgiveness. Don't! You wish to save this world? To make your selfish dreams into reality? If you choose to walk that path, you choose a path of betrayal, despair, and corruption. And in the darkness at the end, I'll be waiting for you! Volron!
I'm sorry. The Renaissance is...
Yes. But you still possess the blazing sword. It may not be quite as strong as the Renis Alma, but nonetheless...
I can't! I would never! It would kill you!
My thorns, they're... Soon the great astral spirit will break free. And when that happens, no one will be spared. But there's still time. You can still destroy the thorns. And me with them.
But that's exactly what we've been fighting to prevent. I promised I would find a way to save you.
You did. I know. But I don't want you to die either. So please, don't let me be the end of the world.
That's it. Look! The path Dana's energy flowed through is still open. We can use it to call out to Dana's will!
Alphen, what are you saying?
Don't you remember? Rinwell said there was a little bit of Dana's will inside all of us. If there is a way everyone can come together to form Dana's will, then maybe we can ask for it to help us, to find us a way out of this.
Are you really saying that if all of Dana thinks of saving us, it will become the will of the planet itself? That's madness.
Maybe so, but it's the only way we can save you. And the only way to save Rena, too.
To save Rena?
That's right. Rena's will never had evil intent. If we're saving everyone, that includes them. I don't want to live in a world without you, Xion. And I'm tired of living a life built on death.
Alphen, I'm with you.
collective will of Dana, hear my plea! I want to save Xion! And I want to save Rena too! I want to end this cycle of one joy, constantly being sacrificed for another's pain! So please, grant us your strength!
It credited us. I didn't expect credits just like that. I know there's gonna be more after the credits, but I didn't expect it just like that. That was a well done cutscene, though. I'll give them that. And that cutscene fight with Vholran, so I noticed that the health disappeared, and I was like, oh, that means that there's nothing to hold back. Because the downside of Alphen's attack, seriously though, I was never pressing I never held the button to use the blazing sword skills. He did that all on his own, and it takes his health. Because I noticed when I was at half health that I didn't have access to use items anymore. So I stopped using any blazing sword skills because, you know, that can kill you. Or get you killed. But he just kept using him, and I'm like, I'm not telling you to do that. Like, I have to press the button and hold it. I'm just tapping the button and moving on to the next skill. Oh, man. See, there's the red woman with Balsa. I mean, I'm sure she was there. And where would she have been here? That was when you first saw Vholran, like he was standing there with the sword pointed out. Gohan died as he lived. Insane. All he did was use the Renaissance Alma to blow him and it up. He just wanted to thwart what you were trying to do. That's it. As a villain, like after his fight, Gohan the villain is just dumb. Like he's basically just Alphin's opposite, but he's just insane. He's just insane. He's just crazy. Like, I get it. He was used, so he wants revenge, but yeah, what he did at the end was just stupid. Because now you just died and never got your revenge. Death in vain is what he just did. Now, let's see what our after the back credit scene is. Ooh, looks like movie style. You can tell when they're movie style because they're pre-rendered and everything, and they use their default, like, on the cover gears. You can tell by Lost Gauntlets.
Let's go!
They're the like true credits. Not bad. Like in terms of the story and gameplay, not bad. Quite fun. They have their moments of sheer annoyance and frustration. Basically every dungeon after you finish it and you have to walk back out of the entire dungeon, which the layouts aren't small because they locked all your fast travel points for no good reason. It's just there are many positives, but there are many negatives. First, I don't like this whole CP system. It was a good idea and concept, but execution, I don't like it. I don't know why they thought to do that, because there's so many things that revolve around it that can limit your battle potential. So luckily, you can regenerate CP when you're Luckily, you can regenerate CP at the times where you're about to enter a boss fight. But the field actions take it, and they're sprawled throughout the dungeons. If you want stuff, you can ignore them most of the time and still get where you need to go. But why would you do that if you can get stuff, new stuff, items, money, potions, everything else like that. I mean, like gear and equipment. The CP system, I don't like it. I do not like it. It's one of the things that I'm not fond of that they introduced here. I just don't think it's good. Not to mention the fact that all it does is changes the way you use things. And another reason I don't like the CP system is because of the way that items and money work. You'd have to fight a lot of monsters to get enough materials to sell to make gold, and that seems to be one of the best ways to make gold at this point. Some people say collecting from the mining points, but the mining materials and everything else like that, just unless you get the rare ores, they're not worth anything. And items are so expensive, but they're so frequently used because enemies in this game actually hit much harder than I've ever experienced in most Tales games. This game has been much more punishing for getting hit than any of the other ones I've experienced. And I usually play the Tales game on their hardest, most difficult difficulty, which I think is usually Chaos difficulty. And I've never experienced so much irritation from sheer damage alone. If you fail to dodge, you take an immensely high amount of damage. And if it's a move that does a combo, you're probably just going to straight up die. So, while that's an annoying problem, it's another reason why I don't like the CP system. That mixed with how much grind it takes to get money to upgrade, to get new gear and replenish those items. Because I've said this for a while, that everything's so expensive, usually in a Tales game. If I use my items, I usually have at least enough money to replenish them. And by the time I use them again, I have enough money to replenish them. Like, I've never felt such an extreme shortage on gold in any Tales game before now, and that's including Xenoblade. I mean, that's including Tales of Xillia 2, where you literally had a debt that you had to pay just to unlock next parts of the story, and I still haven't experienced such an extreme shortage of gold. The sad part about it is, I feel like it was intentional, but it was intentional for the wrong reasons. If you notice how heavy they push the DLC in this game, it's on the camping screen, it's on your loading screens, it's on your menus, it's all over the place. And then the DLC has SP boosts, because SP is ridiculous to get. You barely get any from battling. You get the majority of your SP comes from side quests. That's it. That's where like 70% of your SP comes. 20% of it comes from boss fights and unique monsters. And the last 10% just comes from fighting, because you barely get any. Unless you have the DLC, where it doubles your SP gain and then plus some. The same could be said about EXP, but I didn't really use the EXP stuff from the DLC. I turned it on a little bit. I didn't notice that big of a difference because you already need so much EXP, but you gain levels at a fairly steady pace. So EXP isn't as big of a problem. SP is, and so is gold. It doesn't increase. Now, the DLC doesn't increase anything with gold. However, what it does do is give you a ton of those rare, hard to get items, as well as hundreds of thousands of gold, as well as thousands of SP. Just getting the DLC alone, I think you can get like 5,000 to 7,000 SP, because all the DLC has like 1,000 SP added into it, on top of all the other bonuses it gives. As well as the fact that it has a minus, as well as the fact that when you buy the DLC, you can get up to 40% off of the general store, which is insane, because that pretty much brings the prices down to the more reasonable amount, where you're not grinding for like 40 minutes to replace the items you used in one fight. Like, those issues are big, and I feel like those issues only exist because they wanted to sell the DLC. It was either that, or you're just gonna have to really, really grind it out to get what you're after. And I noticed, like, some people said they like beat the game and they didn't even have like half of their skills unlocked because they ran out of quests to do and they ran out of unique monsters. And, well, no, I think they had like 60% of the skills unlocked. But then there's all those other skills, and they start to cost 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, and 300, etc., just to be able to unlock one skill. But when you beat a unique monster or finish a side quest, you get anywhere between 135 SP to 500. And when you beat a unique monster without any of the DLC, you get like 120 SP. Because I was getting like 300 SP. That was doubled plus 20%. It's insane. And remember, there's a limited amount of bosses and unique monsters. They don't come back. You get one time of taking them out. Same with the side quests. After that, it's just a grind. The only thing you can do is fight monsters for SP. And so, with that fact in mind, it feels like because this game was designed more around its DLC than it initially would seem. Like, it's one of those things that if you want to progress at the regular Tales of steady pace, where, sure, you'll grind here and there, but it's usually when you're looking for something, or you just want that little bit of boost before, because you're having a tough time with a boss fight, but never just so you can be able to buy a few gels, you know? Usually a quest will handle that fairly easily. I'm near the end of the game, basically, because of how low the cost of the general store was for me, because I basically got the DLC and turned on that the minus 40%. I had a lot of gold left, but I had my items. The DLC is insane. Yet there's certain things on the DLC you really shouldn't turn on because it can make the game far too easy. The game is still tough and difficult. I just went out of my... the reason why it was so easy for me near the end was actually just because I spent so much time, because I was trying to do some of these side quests, fighting enemies that were far higher level than me, and then I ended up out-leveling basically the rest of the game content. I basically out-leveled it to the point... Well, at that point, I mean, what was I? Roughly like level 58 or something like that. I don't think I reached 60, but I was fighting, well, I was level 30 something, 38. I was fighting level 54s. I just whittled them down enough to take them out. And then, like, the other enemies there were level like 43 or something like that. So they were easier to take. They were way easier to take out. Way less stats, like less than half of the other one's stats. The only thing I lacked was, like, better, stronger gear. Like, I have a vast amount of issues, but it doesn't completely ruin the experience. If you look past those issues and learn to work with them, like, okay, so you used up all your items. Once you fight a boss, you're just gonna have to go somewhere, grind, get some stuff going, buy some stuff, grind again, sell some stuff, and then you should be typically okay. Oh, look at them. And then you should typically be okay. If you're struggling with a boss fight, just fight a few monsters until you finally level up. It might cost you some items and everything, but just be ready and prepared for that. Don't use your life bottles to pick up your teammates and stuff. Let your healers handle that. Turn off their ability to use items so they don't waste anything that you actually need. And work from there. If you're really, really struggling, just put... use whoever you use as the main, and then make sure that Xion and Dolahim, if you're that far in the game, are in the party, so that at least usually one of them is still alive when the other dies, and then they can pick up the other ones, and it'll save you even more life bottles and items. And then if they both die, just pick one up. usually then they won't immediately get killed. Sometimes they will, and then you can just pick up the other one. Like, it's kind of just a cycle. And that brings you pretty close to how the other Tales games were. If you really, really were struggling, those are things you can do, like, fairly easily. And then if you're fighting with ranged characters, in the strategy, there's a thing that says stay away from the enemies, turn it to always, put no restrictions, and then turn on just their ranged mystic arts. Oh, look. Oh, I see an interesting thing from that. Oh, look at the owls. Look at Rinwell. I think the owls stole the thing. Overall, though, I mean, I would still like to say the game is a 7 out of 10 just because the game is actually pretty good. It's just hard for me to say that when the DLC is like that, like all in your face. And I feel like they actually designed it over it because that DLC is far too conveniently placed to make it normal. Oh man, look at that. That I don't feel like it was just a coincidence that it's too perfect. Usually the DLC in Tales games is purely, if you look, the DLC in Tales games is usually almost 80% purely cosmetic, and then a starter pack that just gives you a few items to boost you in your adventure, and then that's it. Sometimes some of them will have like things where you can buy like levels, like +5 to +10 levels, and then a few gold, but never anything that lowers the cost of the general store, lower the amount that something else costs, lower your store costs and stuff like that. Usually that's stuff you unlock after you finish the game, aka grade. It's usually was like you used grade to unlock those bonuses for a new playthrough. They were never ever sold as DLC as far as I can remember. This is a first, and it is not a positive change. But I mean, we beat it. I just don't like that it took that to make it a smooth enough ride for me to accept it. Especially since I was playing on the hardest difficulty I had access to. But it is what it is. Can't really be helped. They already made the decision. We already beat the game. It was a fun experience. I had fun. I enjoyed it. 70% of the ride. The other 30% of the ride was fast travel locks, running out of items, getting one shot. It's just nothing too bad. Just pet peeves and just odd game design choices. But other than that, the game is good. I still recommend picking it up. Just be ready. Like, just be ready. I'm gonna play through it again. So there's my approval that I really do actually enjoy the game. I'll play through it again. I might even play through with different characters in control this time. I pretty much mostly play through with Law because I love the close combat hand-to-hand fighters. Jude is still my favorite. I love like when you avoid an attack with him, he zaps behind your enemy and gives them hell. I'm turning the game volume down a little bit just to balance things out. For me, I don't know how it'll sound, but I love it. I just love fighting with them. Alphen is a good character to use as well. I've seen that some people like to use Shion. She wasn't bad when I did the training grounds. Rinwell, I've never really used casters myself because I prefer to be the fighter and let the casters do things at the duration just to, back me up. But it was a fun experience. The other downside to this one, and I kind of understand why they did that, was that they removed the 4-player component from it. I think I can understand why a little bit because of the mechanics that they did in battle, but at the same time, it's been a serious tradition for as long as I can remember, and It's a little disappointing that this is actually a really good game, but it's purely single player at the same time. I was really hoping that the next one that they release would give you the ability to have couch and online co-op, especially given the situations now. But so little games do anything like that, and it's usually either you can have one and then you can't use the other at the same time. I just wish that they would expand those type of options more. It would really open it up to people. Maybe even let you pair up with some people. Maybe have a lobby or something like that, so you can jump into the game. You could even just like set passwords and stuff, or play with the randoms. I just feel like it would be a good experience every now and then. Sure, there'll be those people that suck, but I mean that's just part of dealing with other people. Anyway, I had a great time. I hope you guys had a great time too. I did enjoy this game, even though I have some pretty serious gripes with a couple of things that they did. Mainly the DLC is my biggest gripe. I usually buy every DLC in these games because usually it's just cosmetics, and I like to support the developers in that way. I really do. It's pretty much the only way I really can. And so I try to do it for the series that I really enjoy. It's the same reason I buy all the DLC and the Legend of Heroes series. And it's the same reason why I used to buy the DLC for the Atelier series. I just really I just like to have the stuff. And I feel like it's just probably the best way I can support them. But I do not like what they did here with it. I don't. I really do not approve of the way that they did the DLC in this game. I think it kills a lot of the spirit of the Tales of series. And as a first introduction for people, I don't like what they did there. It's okay, but I just usually it's all cosmetic, except Tales of Graces was still mostly cosmetic, but it did give you some pretty powerful titles, so there were some benefits there. But there were also quite a bit of cosmetics you could unlock just from playing the game too. So it wasn't just one-sided. I can't support the way they did the DLC, even though I'm still going to support the developers and get the rest of it when I can. But I don't like the way they did it. I really do not approve, because I really feel like they built some functions of the game, like the prices of the cost, the amount of drops, and all of that stuff around how that DLC performs. And that's usually something that you just unlock post-game as grade bonuses. I'm actually pretty disappointed in the way that they did that. But other than that, I think the game was actually fantastic. The characters were great. I love the whole each character basically has a pretty good relationship with one other, even if they're just like back and forth. Like Law and Rinwell are definitely have that like character chemistry, even if and then you've got Kisara and Dolahim and obviously Alpha and Shion. Like it's there, even if it's not like completely stated. You can just see it by how the characters interact, and it's one of those things. I like the character interactions. We all love the skits. It's just a good time. I just wish that they had, hadn't done what they did with the DLC, the items cost, and all that stuff, because usually these games are a bit more of a smooth experience. You turn up the difficulty, the fights are tough and challenging, but they're usually more rewarding. I noticed that actually higher difficulties in this one were not nearly as rewarding as they were in the other ones. So honestly, unless you just want harder, tougher battles, I don't really see a point in playing on the harder difficulties in this one, unlike the other ones. Which disappoints me, because the Tales of series is actually the only series that I play on anything other than normal. And actually for this one, I don't feel like there's any point in playing on anything other than normal. Which honestly disappoints me, seeing how I did play on hard. So I feel like I can't say that. I want to try the other difficulty, but I gotta figure out how to unlock it. I have no idea. Maybe it's the New Game Plus thing. But I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed the trip and the journey. We had ups, we had our downs, but overall, it was a blast for me. If you're still here, I really appreciate you listening to what I had to say, because I always like to give these games a bit of a review after I finish them, because I like to tell the thoughts and the feelings rather than just make a whole separate video for it. And since it's the end of the video, you've pretty much seen everything, so it's just my thoughts. You can always click off before. You can always click off during or after. It's one of those things. I do appreciate the people who stuck around to listen to them, and hopefully give you an idea how the game performs. But there's nothing like actually experiencing it for yourself. So if you really, really want to play the game, just pick it up. But anyway, that is all the time we have for this episode of Tales of Arise. If you like this episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all on my next series.